point.
Spot out the north.
Dangerous. Jenny wants to slide on in. It looks like they want to force the issue, but Snoop is waiting in the corner yet again. He's found 3. Oh, man.
At how they best the defending world champs on Abyss, and then Corrode and Haven if we get that far.
Chi-Chu Sage?
Wait, it is
Chi-Chu Sage and Som.
Definitely going to excel.
Spike planted.
And around we wrap. Nobody will be first contact here. Up on the corner. Jenny as well, expecting a push here off connector, and he's going to get a Scuba and some ring out. Nobody doesn't have the stopping power to put NRG to bed. And it's on Smoggy. Smoke to upper. Playing by Coast here, but this is pretty telegraphed. NRG have a decent idea, so Smoggy gets on the move. Catches a glimpse of Som. Headshot to bring him down. But now Brock will be waiting on the other side, and Smoggy's got between a rock and a hard place. But it's a right click, and you'd sooner forget if you're an NRG player. Ground away, deploy the one-way. And now NRG scrabbling back on the side to try and get things. And spots it, Brock out in the open. Nobody with the spike over at A. Just playing for an info push-up, but Scuba and Marta with that high-low setup over at B.
A little awkward with Judy swinging out while that orb was being taken.
Paranoia already loaded up, and there'll be a res here on Kang bringing the Yoru back into the fray. Here's the high tide. More stall now. Reckoning going to be deployed. Slow orb at Ethan's feet.
There's just such little time for EDG that Som is ready to commit that ult.
Nobody on the wrong side of the wall here is going to have
10
to
seconds left.
probably get to the backside at some point, and there's already a timer. Tick-tock. Here comes Cuba from the backside. Kang and Chi-Chu have to throw down on the side. They cannot get the spike stuck. Chi-Chu, last standing, trying to get away to tower, but there's a wall in his way, one of his own design. He'll fight for his life and lose it. Scuba for 4. Work with for EDG as well.
And we might get an all battle between Kankan and Mana, or maybe it won't even happen at all. This is simply to draw the attention of NRG towards A.
Can't be having that happen. Mata at least able to get out of trouble there.
Now NRG, they still do have 2 anchors on this B site. EDG trying to make the way here.
Kang had the gate crash away, so he's not involved in this stash over at B for now. Mata's still able to be a factor in this round. 32 seconds left. EDG have got to go for it. Just for the timing.
That was a nice little trade. Still has that steel guard, and this might be the opportunity to use it.
Ethan managed to get up in heaven, though. Here's that Hunter's Fury looking towards Coast. It's probing. It's searching. Even a steel guard had committed to that effect. EDG able to get through those ultimates and now have a plant down for themselves. Paranoia on the Coast. Ethan hoping to follow up on it, and nobody.
Kankan going to have to go crazy right now. Holding the cross. What a shot.
What a correction, but now he's out of the fight and out of the rounds. Possible, obviously, Ethan and Brock have been manning this side of the map. Here's the fast lane. Gianna's going to go for it now. Not much to see here, but Overdrive got to be popped, and Ethan noted at the back of the side, but it's Brock there from Power, gets himself 2. That's big. Both duelists out of the game, and he wants more. But that'll be the end of the A anchors.
Play like that before. Nobody was reading that perfectly.
Smoggy's dropped down. Dimensional drift notes both EDG players up close here, and nobody's already found Mata. Here's Smoggy yet again.
Ready to fight NRG immediately on that retake effort. Fair attempt from Brock, who is a very trustworthy site anchor for this NRG team, but ultimately they are still overwhelmed. This is a critical moment, though. Scuba on a couple of these retakes towards the A side has gone for that long flank through main. Here will have the reckoning.
Jenny, set up here. Relay bolt going to be thrown out. Chi-Chu follows it up beautifully. Jenny is now in and around the side. Making his way over towards connector, finds one. It's the classics ringing out. Ethan gets himself a consolation. A gun recovery of a Som now. Can he make use of it on the other side of this high tide? Gets himself Chi-Chu, but it's going to take more than that. And Brock doesn't have it. Not this time.
Have the best weaponry, of course. But it still just looks all too easy.
Chi-Chu, that is...
I mean, he's really been a menace as well. He's put up 12 kills. It's just that Smoggy has had, I think, the flashier kills.
And Brock and Ethan have their work cut out for them, often outnumbered. Oh, that's a nice little connection off the Hunter's Fury. Nobody will be accounted for very early in the round.
Love that synchronization of utility. In the meantime, NRG all the way out of this B side. No way. There's no way. Mana just forced to retreat. Really irrelevant.
Tell you what, your knees start to shake when you hear that sound. Jenny is on the site! And he touches down with a flourish. Ethan not so much, he's a sprawl. Brock here has to clear this wall early on. That's not where he wanted that recon to go, and he can't do a damn thing to interrupt this plant. Back by security. EDG have this one covered. As Som steps up, Mana's on the other side. He will struggle. Finds Jenny and gets his second.
Does have one flash to get out.
Step
Brock to drop. What a shot.
Yeah, dangerous. He wants the fight. That one goes wild, but Brock can only get one.
Face this.
No body position as well, assuming some mid control to be taken, but there's going to be no pressure coming out of tower here. It's just too easy for Kung. Decent damage done from the middle of the site here. It's Scuba up mid, needs to do more. Smoggy catches him with the Paranoia in the way past him, and Brock quickly has to throw down as he gets out of the dark cover. Does Smoggy again, has to clutch it up. Not again, bro. Surely.
Only 18 health for Brock right now, going up the rope. What a time!
He got a drop on him, but missed. Smoggy at 70, and he cleans him up.
It's feeling like Corrode time.
Brock had to react so quickly out of that dark cover and had the drop on Smoggy.
What a shot!
Look at this. He's throwing a smoke, man. Oh, buddy.
Oh man, he only has 2 bullets. Has to reload. Oh man, if he had a few more, he probably.
All right, Reckoning here over towards the B side of the map. High Tide as well is going to cut nobody off, and Chichu already has been given the hot foot. Okay, even that's going to be committed, right? Hunter's Fury in the mix now. Chichu's got nowhere to go. Literally caught on coast inside the Razor Bite, and nobody got the drop there on Som. No one looking in that direction, but Marta eventually flicks to attention. Smoggy actually wins out there at tower, so Jenny has the room here to assault the site itself before the spike goes down. It's again Smoggy to deal with Scuba. But he's down to 10. It's a tough ask. An expensive round for NRG.
By the Reckoning, can't go forward because the wall, his own wall is placed in front of him. And he's getting hit by the Hunter's Fury.
Brock knew exactly where it was. No risks taken there on digging out that coast player.
Yeah, Chichu was no longer playing an FPS game.
Here we go. This is about to get messy. Around the corner, catches Ethan. And that's your controller off the map so early. Reckoning popped and now straight to the side they go. Brock is down. It's a second for Kung. Mowing these NRG attackers down. Here.
30 seconds left.
And he even uses the dimensional drift to get right back in. Hunter's Fury off the back of that.
Tom spotted. No connection just yet. There it is. There's a ping on Som's position, but he's still going to look for this plant behind the cove. Marta looking to fight backside, but he's going to be pincered here, and Kung is an issue. It has to be respected at some point, but no one is looking at the Yoru.
Scuba's on the reflank through heaven right now. Do EDG expect this, or can he get the backstab off? Chichu is ready.
Extra sensory perception for Chichu, and with the Sheriff, he's taken the vice out of the game. It's Marta side to slow off. One is good, but the second hard to come by. And EDG march one closer to a map win.
And then dodges the Reckoning, gets this second kill.
Spike planted.
And then all of a sudden he's in A main again?
Yeah,
okay.
he just pops the dimensional drift to escape, gets into A main. That is a crazy play. Success on these B-side executes, and again, it's just that high tide with the root contour. Oh my god, this map, that's just a Vandal, and Som is down. From Genie to just be that forward man. Yeah, there it is.
That's going to deny the line here, but Marta's already up there in tower. Picks off nobody, and now can snake his way around through connector. Instead, Gate crash out to his side of the map, but Kung notices this. Does he know Brock is there as well? Perhaps underestimating the positioning for NRG, and Scuba attempts to go in with the shorty. Marta has to step up, step in. 3 for the round for him and Chichu.
What we were talking about with Marta is happening. It never matters what his start is. He always comes back into the game. It's crazy. He was totally down and out in that first half, and now he's sitting at 17 kills. Never lets the status of the game get to him, no matter where he's at.
Punished a couple of times consecutively. Kung is asking for more to punish. Yoru down, up in his hands, clattering to the ground.
Assumption is correct. They are delayed on account of having to break this wall, further delayed by a slow orb as well.
Chichu just disrespects it. Paranoia doesn't catch on to him now, but surely there's something in place for that tower player. And yes, it's a multitude of barrels pointed that direction and a hail of bullets that brings Chichu.
Certainly go hunting.
Nobody looking for some garbage time frags. And
gets that Hunter's Fury for the final round of the game to try and close this out.
Weapon though stripped from his grasp.
All the way back on the attack side from Kung. He might meet Ethan right through the corner of the wall. Make EDG scramble late to get this spike diffused.
They're playing completely off the site. NRG just careful about a potential flank here. Hunter's Fury for nobody. That's Brock being brought down a second for Kung, and there goes Scuba. Now what? So on the other side of that high tide, Marta chimes in from close nest, and that's a spray for 2. It's on Chichu and Kung to stop the overtime, but it's Marta now ready to receive around the corner and straight down the abyss.
Very frequently back when they were on defense.
Kung opts not to cross there. So getting pressured. Jenny out of nowhere. Scuba at least able to take a trade. Found nobody. Kung gets involved again. Brock just walked into the sideline of Chichu there. It's breaking down all across the map. Planted coast.
They've really just been rooted out of the common positions they were playing at the moment.
Spotted out onto Smoggy. Nice little connection. Kung down. Depends on Jimmy.
Jimmy's isolated. That's the teleport.
It doesn't seem to matter. He'll take the fight either way. And even Marta can't make the flick. Still plenty of ability to stall here as they back up.
But they're pivoting into this B-split right into the op angle.
Jenny picked off. Scuba has been left as an insert here, and if Chichu challenges and isn't ready for it, that's the spike that goes loose. There's layers of double swings here set up for NRG potentially. Scuba finds the first. That's the all-route down. Marta always good on the angle, and NRG finally.
This is just an honest 4-on-4 retake. Kong still has a lot of util in that kit. Chichu could even try to wall to defuse the spike. There are options for EDG on this retake.
Ethan's just refreshed the smoke. Kung has to challenge it and he wins it out. Brock now aware that Interlopers could be coming down from heaven, but he's ready and connected. Chichu gets the better of him now. Around the corner. EDG out of absolutely bloody nowhere. I've said 30 rounds is not enough for us.
They need to support their anchors in time.
Paranoia might slow things down a little bit here, but EDG know they've got to commit. Brock waiting for a ping, sees Jenny. Dodging, ducking, dipping, dodging, diving away. Down to about 40%, but here's Som. Kung takes the fight at the back of the side, but Som's able to find his second. Kung sees nothing but a clone. Som waiting for him to show up.
10 seconds.
Kung on the side, it's Brock making use of the wall that Chichu's been abusing all game long. That's 4 for Som.
Unbelievable play from Som. Goes
10 seconds left.
for those 2 1v1s. Gets the win on both, then stays alive, playing around the high tide, throws down the cove, playing for that main spam a lot.
No plant yet, they're going to fight in security now in numbers, and they roll over Chichu and nobody.
It's the perfect adjustment at the perfect time from NRG.
Brock low, straight down, sat in the relay button, still alive somehow. Jenny puts him out of his misery though. Favouring NRG, still in numbers. They're playing at the back of the side, but they've got to make a move. And here's Jenny, steps up on his own, brought down. Kung can't succeed. And Smoggy can't bail them out. From 2 to 10 at halftime. NRG with the resilience of prospective champions.
The other side of things, it is that double duelist look for EDG.
EDG's best map, Wyatt. They have had so much success on Corrode so far. It is starting off with the front foot.
Now, very open.
Spike planted.
Yep. Dark cover will allow them at least to assemble themselves before trying to flood here with their remaining 3. Here's Marta. Obviously can refresh if he needs to, but trade it out before he can get on away. It's on Scuba in a 1v2. Tough to win these, especially on the reload.
Because that basically dictated the
You
entire...
are mad. You're mad. Not even a smoke, bro.
Oh, no.
They're out in the open.
Yeah, they did see them out in the open just crossing. That's just a mistake from NRG. Yeah, awkward time to be dropping down there.
Very,
very awkward. All right, EDG just make that one look easy and safe from NRG. They don't want to throw anything away right now. Peek from Mata though. That's very aggro. Just runs into 2 players.
0 point.
Spot out the north.
Dangerous. Jenny wants to slide on in. It looks like they want to force the issue, but Scuba's waiting in the corner yet again. He's found 3. Oh man! Float like a butterfly, sting like a Mack truck. But that definitely puts a stop to some of the plans from EDG. And it's like sea monkeys. You're going to add some water, let it go for a couple of days, and bam. Instant entertainment. Just add water.
That is a little bit chaotic.
Get ahead of the game to some degree. And here comes the pass now. Ready to fight is Marta. Jenny falls back and hindered down. Got to be a follow-up at some point, and Marta does not want to overextend. Knows that EDG waiting on the other side of this wall, but doesn't serve them anything up for free until Jenny steps up and sits down. Brock with the Odin! It's a devastating combination, and it's knocked EDG down to 2 players.
30 seconds.
Wow, what a shot from Chichu. Just pops out of the smoke with some rapid pace. Scooter is on a very late wrap towards A main, so Ethan going to need to bide his time, but he's actually just forced into the duel.
8 and 3 already. 6 rounds in. A lot on his plate for Chichu. He's gobbled up instantly. That was out to Kung into the finest cuisine on offer here from EDG. Time though, not on Scuba's side. It doesn't seem to matter.
Anchoring on that B site into the 1 versus 2 clutch. But I do want to talk about prior in this round, the moment from Brock, which was after the conversion paths were used, really stalled out EDG's effort to get into that A site. They come in, Brock could try to go for some spam, retreat back to elbow, and then Mata has the cross with this offer, but push onto it.
Oh, like another wall expand, Jenny! Very low, somehow alive though, Mata gets traded out. Chichu and nobody get involved in that engagement, and Brock is still looking for a way to make use of the Odin. It's Ethan stepping up, Brock down, Odin threat neutralized, Kung deals with Ethan to put it together. 1 in tower, the other coming from top mid. And that's crucial. This kill here is everything. Kang not ready for the swing, but still recovers in time.
Ginny getting into elbow. Som has to drop, has to make some sound, and beautiful, beautiful. Uba, and honestly, I want to see this kill from nobody onto Mata. That finding that instant trade was massive. I mean, imagine if Mata, even with low HP, just gets back around the corner. There was no one who would have been able to kill him. He could have just posted up in main. That would have been so difficult for EDG to deal with.
EDG to get a link control, but they are going to step forward now.
Prowler alerts them to the lack of players there. Close to the judge.
Brings the gavel down on Chichu and Kang. Now the only option is to try and play through mid. As nobody caught inside a conversion pass. Runner Jenny also suffering that hindrance. And so, Smoggy now in a 1v5. All too much to do, but he's made a good start. And even though he takes 2 key kills.
30 seconds left.
All but impossible as Ethan from pocket will neutralize him.
Late lurk posted up in mid. Here comes the utils. 0 point broken, but Dark covers in and the dash from Mata.
Oh, light speed gets Mata right in Chichu's face, and he has to give up that space, but Mata is not going to let him get away that easily. Now onto the side. It's already getting broken up by some of these dark covers, and Mata finds yet another one. It's blistering pace from NRG. And they're at least half control of A in Americas.
Yep. He is the all-time ace leader in the region, but Smoggy on for another pistol clutch, but denied by Som at the last moment.
See the ID from NRG, who want to make use of this guy. A real lightning bolt out there on the field.
It gets that first. There was a really cool little flash thrown at the ground from Ethan as well that fully blinded nobody, so Mata could get an easy second on that side anchor. So it is a mixed kind of half by, really fast from Mata getting into that link. 0 point confirms a lack of presence. Kong with the mid swing. It's the first one to Ethan.
Makes it work with the Bulldog of all things. Mata just a little bit haphazard there, steps out into a double face.
This together.
EDG also not moving off that B side yet, swinging the double face. The dark cover breaks it up though. Jenny down, this is dangerous now. Kang puts it to bed.
Ethan in mid. That's just in this moment. Flash out of that wall, didn't connect onto Kong, and Mata so aggro in that moment. Seemed that he really thought he could catch one player. It's the man that has the all-time BO5 kill record.
The bark out of NRG. What is some doing from here? G2 heads upstairs and says, "You're not supposed to be here."
Site exec with the teleport with the light speed is all for naught. Okay, Scuba somehow wins that out.
Was able to get his gun up in time, but he's mindful that Jenny might have dropped down behind him.
Through the haunt from the fade.
Comes Kang again.
Planted. One
Still a
enemy
plan.
remaining.
That's what Scuba has to work with, but he has 85 health. He's got 4 able-bodied individuals standing in between him and a round win. Make it 3. Tap on the spike, kill the Kang. No, head ripped off. There's something here, Scuba. Surely not.
Oh my god, he had the crosshair placement perfect as well. No.
Frustrating for Scuba. Tantalizingly close to a legendary moment.
I mean, you do not see crosshair placement get better than that. Oh my god, he was ready as well. He had it in the perfect spot to get that kill.
One enemy remaining.
But he was just a millisecond too slow.
Too low.
Energy to pick up. Regardless off. Finally in the hands. Out of this, potentially Smoggy on the angle.
Multi-face, there's got to be some action here in mid, and there is. Jenny and nobody able to find one each.
30 seconds
I mean, unfortunately, Ethan
saturate.
and Mata, they're hindered.
All right, there it is. Light
Oh,
speed.
that is criminal. Planting for Mata to keep playing in that link.
How aware are they of the tower position? What is that from Ethan?
EDG have 3 players ready to activate on that contact from Smoggy. They fight in the smoke and they lose out. I mean, that is just a disgusting way to be able to get the fight isolated. What is that shot? Oh my god, Ethan. Same reality. Now, what is the pace on a re-hit? It's immediate with a conversion pass.
But it doesn't cover the elbow players. Mata's still able to get in there and find Jenny. Brought down early in the round. Kang out in the open. Dragged off his horse. And now Nobu's going to fight his way out. That is sharp shooting. Scuba falls, but he's not ready for the close swing from Som. Pinned so many of their hopes on. It's up to him.
Just wants to get out of the smoke ASAP. Has the timing for the fight with Som. No
Mata is low.
instant swing.
Can he find his way through? Ethan close on the corner. Mata there for a double swing. It's not to be.
It's absolute pandemonium on the site. I can't believe NRG get ahead. Sick kill from Mata. Scuba scales in quite quickly. And that drop from Congo just a little bit too late.
He's going to respond to a sight.
And he does, he is in.
Okay, how about at least hide behind the orb and now ready to fight? So far, not so shabby. Chichu's able to back him up and go 3 for 1.
Down B.
Now this leaves Scuba and Brock having to fight for it. spray through the corner. What? And the double up with him. Horn popped. Now he'll double back. Prowler going to come around the corner. Brock spots the player, jump on the side. It's going to be Jenny. Scuba has to deal with him now. Overdrive at the ready. And long range, Jenny picks Brock off. EDG are far from done.
Flashes for himself.
How did Smoggy die? Brock sprays 2 players down instantly with this overdrive.
Chi-Chu and Kong Kong do such a great job anchoring. God, that is sick.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, this overdrive, though, just Hunter's Fury, but there's not even a tag from Brock. Nobody in mid, he's just ready for the lurk.
The map and Marta down to 6, a grim start to this one.
But nobody, he just hunts for more. Well, beyond Chi-Chu, he's playing from elbow. He takes a lot of damage. A risk to get the molly off.
He doesn't want to give up this position. He's trying to hold it for as long as he can, but he eventually realizes he's got to concede. From top mid, Chi-Chu can still set up here in tower. There's the paranoia, and that's the signal to go. Marta clipped by the para. Chi-Chu here knows Ethan is going to be sniffing at his heels, and on the side, Brock at least finds one. Needs more. There's Ethan. Now can make his way out with Som. Disrupts the defuse, and Ethan puts it to bed. And his hand, it starts in 2023. And in 2025, Ethan looking for another shot at glory.